Okay, here we have Sally, first fresh cow, and Fresca, second one we've had come fresh, and we haven't come up with a for sure name for this one yet. She was fresh when we bought her. This one here, she's going to be freshening pretty soon. Udder's bagging up nicely. Maybe another week or so. Maybe less. Over there, we have the beef herd. Some registered Herefords. Some Red Angus Baldies crossed with a Hereford, and some Angus Black. And down the line there's a couple of dairy crosses down in there behind the bale. Most of them will be going in another week or two. Turn them over, make a little profit. If the weather would ever cooperate, clean the rest of the manure that had been stockpiled over the winter out back. And there's the spreader. Spread it on this field here. That's about 12 to 15 acre pasture. Ooh, it's pretty dark in here. There's a few of the calves that were feeding off of the fresh cow's milk. There's a Guernsey bull. It's a baby of the last cow to come fresh. A couple more calves. Bulls. This area here is where the dairy cows are kept. It's real dark. It's hard to see with this small camera. And then this gate here divides the beef cow area from the dairy cows. Being that there's a lot of young stock in with those beef cows, the young stock will lay wherever they want in the stalls, and they get a lot dirtier. They're still clean. We clean them morning and night, but with urine and everything, it saturates the sawdust. So we want to keep them separate from the dairy cows, because the dairy cows, of course, they won't lay all kinds of goofy directions because they're too big to fit in those stalls. So cows are kept very clean, our dairy cows are. And this is the lockup area where we lock up we're keeping these babies in here to keep them away from the dairy cows, otherwise they'll nurse on them. I don't want them nursing on them during the day. So we keep them in here during the day, and then we kick them out morning and night while we're milking. There's the lockups. Over there, down the way, behind that gate there, that fence, is where the milk tank sits, and that's where the milk house is going to be built, inside this barn. Right now the vacuum pump sits right there. It's kind of hard to see in the dark. That's the vacuum pump right up against the wall by the manger here, and it's going to be moved to a different location once the milk house is put in. And the walls there are all going to be filled back in. I'm going to frame it back in and put some windows in there. This used to be our dry cow barn and sick cow barn, We also use it as a maternity pen, the milking area there. Cows are eating, right now they're eating some corn silage that we get from a neighbor. And they get a little bit of corn silage in the morning. It's good for energy. And we've got grass, haylage / silage. And that's what that round bale is, and they're wrapped in plastic. That way they ferment. And then we bring them into the manger area there and cut them open and unwrap them. Start feeding them out. They last about 3 days. With all these beef cows, they really go through it. All right, that is it for now.